This is the external sound performance of the brand new Redmi K90 Pro in my hand. You can tell from the back panel that its sound quality should be pretty impressive because there's an independent speaker unit on the back. This round part here is a 2016 dual-coil speaker, and its size is actually bigger than the combined size of the two speakers you usually find in most phones. It's even bigger than that. You know how we say in photography that a bigger sensor makes all the difference? Well, it's the same in the audio world. A bigger size really dominates. The larger the sound cavity, the bigger the soundstage you get. Plus, the K90 Pro Max has two 1115F ultralinear speakers at the top and bottom, forming a 2.1 channel output. When it comes to external sound performance, this is currently the best among smartphones. But enough talk. Let's have a listen first. Let's check out how this phone's speakers perform with different music genres. To really show off its strengths, we've brought in two other devices for comparison. One is this year's iPhone 17 Pro, and the other is the newly released Honor Magic 8 Pro, which also has pretty good speakers. Let's see if it can beat them.
Years gone by. They pass in the blink of an eye, quietly slipping away before you even notice. Just turned 23. Life these days isn't that simple anymore. Holding a flower in my hand. Yours makes me forget to bow my head. Your words, as if you're really thinking of me, as if you're speaking to me. My specialty is wandering, and you're destined to disappear from me.
Alright, so after listening to it, actually I feel like this is a song that brings out a kind of pure and quiet feeling in life. The performance is really outstanding, the vocal range is wide, and the sound is incredibly clean. When it comes to pop songs, it really stands out as well. Plus, even when you turn the volume all the way up, there's no distortion at all, which is pretty rare. A lot of phones, when you crank up the volume, it's really easy for the sound to get distorted. There's no crackling or distortion, and if we just listen with our eyes closed, it really doesn't feel like the sound is coming from a phone at all. So, this year's Redmi K90 Pro Max is honestly pretty impressive. Alright, so if we raise our standards a bit and listen to symphonic or rock music, where there are a lot of instruments playing together, the different sounds can get mixed up and it might sound a bit messy. But even in this situation, the difference is pretty obvious. The other two phones sound rather thin, while the K90 Pro Max delivers a much fuller effect overall. You can tell the difference right away. Since the Redmi K90 Pro Max has such great sound quality, I believe a lot of people might even use it as a small Bluetooth speaker. So let's just go ahead and let's find a Redmi Bluetooth speaker to compare. When we put it up against this Bluetooth speaker, can it beat it, or at least come close? Because honestly, beating it might be a bit of a stretch.
I only wanted to have fun. Learning to fly, learning to run. I let my heart decide the way. When I was young.
So after the comparison, honestly, it really can't quite match up to this actual Bluetooth speaker. But still, the performance is already really good, because after all, this Bluetooth speaker has a genuinely large-sized driver. No matter how good a phone speaker gets, it still can't beat a big-sized speaker like this. But at the very least, in the world of smartphones, the Redmi K90 Pro Max is definitely the phone with the best sound quality right now. You can even tell from the logo printed on the back panel. This time, the Redmi K90 Pro Max is collaborating with Bose. Yeah, with joint tuning, they've optimized the 2.1 channel output rendering, and you also get 2 of Bose's signature music styles to choose from, classic and balanced. You can adjust your preferred style in the settings, so there's a lot of room to play around and customize the sound to your liking. Just go with your gut. Whether you're listening to music or watching videos on your phone, the Redmi K90 Pro Max absolutely delivers the best external speaker performance among all phones. No matter what you compare it to, it's always the best, thanks to its powerful hardware. It's honestly pretty impressive. But what's even more interesting is the multi-device combination feature. A couple of days ago, Redmi held an audio preview event, and I went there to check it out in person. They set up 6 phones to create a 5.1 surround sound field, and I sat right in the middle to experience it firsthand. Honestly, it felt absolutely amazing, just like watching a movie in a theater. The whole sound field and all the audio details were really impressive. Now, with this circle of phones playing music in sync, you get that. That's surround sound effect. With music from all these phones, it feels like sitting in a movie theater with surround sound. So, starting with the Redmi K90 Pro Max, besides imaging and performance, the next competition area might be smartphone external speaker sound quality. This audio effect is hard to convey directly through video, so I recommend you go to a physical store and experience it.